Alright, we're back. I lowered my bitrate just a little bit. So far I'm not dropping frames, so things looking okay. I only missed about 30 seconds, and nothing's happening. Lover is still up in the strike. Still 1-0 in favor of MonoManiac with just over 15 minutes left of the game. And we are back in action. No drop frames. Things are looking solid. I'm glad that you guys can enjoy this Tribes game as much as I can. Lover running away from a saber launcher missile, which I'm sure is extremely scary for him. Especially... Oh, no, it's not. So, Qualm now setting up, looks like a high speed back to front. Fire is already all over this. He knows exactly where it's coming from, and kills Qualm outright in midair. So, nice job by Fire camping that back route. On MonoManiac, I don't know. It's really hard to find where the cappers are. It's possible to use the spectator mode to hotkey people, but the hotkey goes away as soon as they die, which makes them exceedingly useless. Blitz as a raider? Oh yeah, of course he's raider because he's usually doing those back caps, and you don't need a whole lot of speed. You just kind of slide down the hill. Dies to Qualm, but Fire is able to take up Qualm. I think that was Qualm, yes. Shottingham now with the Juggernaut, doing what I was saying before, except against M-Star, raining down those Mervs to clear those mines and move the heavy on flag off of the flag. Doing a lot of clear here, but I don't see any cappers coming in yet. Lover very low on the strike, actually goes down. He goes for a strike grab, very low on health, misses a snipe, but a snipe does land on Lover by Remix, and he goes down. M-Star looks like he's going to babysit this in the field just a bit. On the other side, on Egocentric stand, things look pretty quiet, but not for long. Z-Protoss and Frost here going to clear ADEP from the stand. I don't see Blitz. Blitz is coming in, but Qualm on the other side is out. He does go down, and Blitz getting out. Oh, nice shot by ADEP, catching that and landing it on the stand just in time to prevent it from going out. And both teams returning their flags with ease, and neither of these teams really getting flags out. I'm really surprised that we have not seen a single standoff yet. Usually with teams who have really good offense, you'll be able to see them both get out, and then each team will have each other's flag. And since your flag has to be at home in order to get the cap, they're just kind of in a temporary standoff mode where neither team can cap, and they have to try to get their flag back from the other team. And neither team is, or this game has not produced one of those situations. Is what I'm trying to say. David Bowie and Qualm still trying this double cap. I think David Bowie in Pathfinder now. I think Qualm was in Soldier. We'll see how this works out for this. I'm sure Remix is going to spot this with ease. Well, if he's getting cleared well enough, he won't stop it. Or he won't spot it. Shottingham raining down some grenade launchers, or grenades from the cliff, and using the cluster nade, which is a little bit unusual. Remix does indeed spot David Bowie coming in as Pathfinder, and David Bowie's very low, goes for the grab anyway and misses. I don't know if he saw Qualm, though, still coming in from the back, and Qualm actually looks like he missed his route. Goes for a llama grab, but is immediately nitroned out. And Lover in the Infiltrator knocks it away from Fire. Qualm tries to pick it up again, but is knocked away, and Fire gets that return pretty easily. Switching real quick over to Egocentric stand. Frost dying, and not much else going on. And let's see Blitz coming in. It's really interesting. Having a single capper has an advantage of there being more people to dedicate to killing defense. But the disadvantage that you won't be splitting the defense's attention. With two cappers, you can make the defense have to look at two people. The sniper has to choose a target. Blitz switching from Pathfinder into Raider up here so that he can get here quickly and then start a Brute. He's actually switched into Brute. But Xanther spots him. And I wonder how he's going to fare. Oh, he switched back into Raider, and Xanther takes him out pretty easily. Nice job with that holdout shotgun. So anyway, yes, with two cappers, you can split the defense attention. The sniper has to look at two people instead of one. and it takes a long time to set up your offense again if the capper does go down. But again, like I was saying, you can clear the flag stand if you are able to get in a lot easier because you have 3 people against the 3 different defense that you're typically going up against. Frost, as the infiltrator, likes to go down to the Egocentric generators and take those down to prevent Lover from getting another strike in the future. But Lover currently is up there in the strike. 10 minutes left to go, and it's still 1-0 in favor of MonoManiacs. Very even game, very solid game on defense for both teams. Defense really shining in this game. David Bowie going down to really sniped by Remix. I don't know if Qualm was right behind him, but this clear from Lover wasn't enough. Flag is out on Egocentric side. Z-Protoss going very slow in Raider. Getting escorted by Frost, and Xanther is coming up on him quickly. Qualm nails an Impact Nitron, and Fire gets a pickup. Actually, this could be a cap. He punts it to nobody. Will Egocentric be able to get it in time? Remix gets the infield grab and has to switch and turn around and go the other way. I don't see... the only person who could probably make the play is Shottingham. Looks like Fire's going to get the return, and Remix with the cap, and yes, 2-0 in favor of MonoManiacs with just under 10 minutes to go. So finally, we see a little bit of movement here in terms of points, but in general, these have been very, very low-scoring games so far. Z-Protoss tries a chain grab, but nails into ADIP right away, and Egocentric is going to keep this right in the field. So 9 minutes left, and Frost picking up some speed. I don't think he's going to be... He might be capping? I'd be surprised if he was capping. He might actually just go to that inventory station that's up on top of the hill and switch into the class he will clear as. We'll see if he does that. I'd be surprised to see if he starts capping, though. Because that's really what you need to do, is keep the flag moving. And it looks like that inventory station is gone, so yes, Frost is actually capping. Let's see if Egocentric is prepared for this. I don't see any clear really going on. Blitz and Bojingle Bells and Z-Protoss all at the same time trying to do a fake quadruple cap of some sort. I'm not sure, but Bojingle Bells, they're able to clear the flag stand. Bojingle Bells gets the llama. Doing Xanther a little bit. Xanther goes down, and Bojingle Bells going slow but steady with a lot of health. Is getting out. Sweetness was dead, and he's broken line of sight with Sweetness. Qualm now, the only one... Oh, Shottingham is here. My mistake. We do have the E-grab from David Bowie because everyone was off the stand, and this might be a standoff. Flag is dropped, but picked up by ZP with full health, and doing Shottingham a little bit. Let's take a look at this real quick. And no, 3 defenders on top of Shottingham is going to mean he's going down. And we finally have a standoff with 7.5 minutes left to go on Drydock. So let's see how these teams decide to handle this. Egocentric, as the players who are down, are probably going to favor heavy offense. They really, really need to get that cap and the return on that standoff. So we'll see if they keep... It looks like they're keeping 4 on defense. We'll see if that turns out to be the right decision. They want to make sure they don't lose the flag. On the other side of the field, we have MonoManiacs opting to keep 3 defenders on their flag. So we'll see 4D versus 4-0 on Egocentric side. So we also see one of these players, looks like Lover is the one with the Scrambler pack. I do see Fire and Infiltrator. That's one common sneaky little tactic for a standoff, is to put someone in Infiltrator and use Sonic Punch to knock the flag out of their hands and grab it back. I wouldn't say it's a gimmick, but it can be hard to pull off. But it's always safe to have that option, especially when you see an Infiltrator like Fire on the field. And speaking of Fire as an Infiltrator, here he comes. It looks like MonoManiac might try to do that. They'll send in a few offense to maybe kill some people, take away some energy. And here comes Fire. Oh, they do get the knockoff, and Fire gets the return from that concussive Impact Nitron. The flag is home safe, and M-Star and the Soldier is heading toward the flag. Is Egocentric going to be able to get an E-grab off in time? I don't think so. I don't see any Egocentric offense here to make that grab, and yes, it is 3-0 in favor of MonoManiac with 5.5 minutes left to go in this game on Drydock. So a very different story on Drydock. Egocentric up 3-0 for a while on Catabatic, but now it's MonoManiac who has that 3-point lead. And a lot of pressure now on Egocentric to get these caps. They need to get them fast, and there's not really much room for error. Now, we do have Frost, it looks like, setting up that Pathfinder back route again, like he did before. I wonder if they're going to try a similar strategy that apparently worked, where they had basically everybody come in from the same time down this hill. I do see several people playing up this hill. Jingle Bells. Okay, maybe just Jingle Bells and Frost, but looks like they're going to try it. Here comes the Profiles in from the over the hill, I think. Oh, it looks like Jingle Bells was just on top of Sweetness to prevent him from sniping out Frost. And speaking of Frost, did he get sniped out? I didn't even see. David Bowie makes another grab attempt, but dies to fire on the stand. And Egocentric has just had a really hard time dealing with this defense on MonoManiac's side of the field. Remix is doing work on the sniper, usually spotting them every single time. And Fire and M-Star have done a great job stopping people on the stand with bolts and mines and concussive impact nitrons. So, great job by MonoManiac on their solid defense. And David Bowie is just sitting here now on Pathfinder and dead to the turret, which is alive, surprisingly. Memstar is a technician right now, so he must have returned, or he must have switched to get that up, and I guess it turned out to be a good idea. Looks like there was an attack on flag on the Egocentric side, but taken down pretty easily. And it's interesting, there's not a whole lot of route running on either team. Dry Dock tends to be a map that lends itself to a style that favors those high route backcaps, since they're faster and more obscured than this low route that Frost is running. Qualm spots Frost on that route, and we'll see if Egocentric's able to stop them in time. Full health, and misses the flag, and looks like it'll be up to Jingle Bells. Actually, Frost might go for the llama. Shottingham stays here on D to help out, and Sweetness just sitting here on top, unperturbed, able to take out Jingle Bells. Let's see if Remix goes for a strike grab. Maybe, maybe not. So far we see Remix really leading here in kills on the MonoManiac side. Sweetness also as the sniper, doing really well for Egocentric. You can really tell how crucial those snipers are to this game. Nice punt from Qualm to Shottingham. Shottingham immediately turns around and punts it himself. David Bowie with that pickup. I haven't seen this style since before the punt nerf, where people just punted it to each other and clustered at home. Qualm here escorting David Bowie, but looks like the Protoss is out in Juggernaut with the Egocentric flag. He tosses it midfield, and it looks like M-Star actually might be able to grab this. Flag is picked up by Qualm, is being chased by Fire. Let's see if he can stay alive. He is taken down very quickly. Does Fire have this return? He misses it, and Shottingham grabs it out of midair. Nice play, and this could be another standoff. Blitz very low. I think Egocentric is going to favor holding the MonoManiac flag home in favor over instead of going to get it back immediately, making sure you have control of their flag before you go get back your flag. And looks like we're in another standoff, which is definitely going to favor MonoManiac with 2 minutes left in the game. Egocentric really can't afford to be wasting any time. They have to get this return as soon as possible if they want to take Dry Dock. But it's going to be tough for them. Even if they do get this return and this cap quickly, then they have to get another cap and a grab in order to stay alive in this game, to even keep any hope that they could win. Flag carrier for Egocentric goes down, and was that a return? That was an amazing play. Just scooping up that flag out of nowhere, and MonoManiac up 4-0 on Dry Dock with just over a minute left. And great job on Mono. They are really doing well here on Dry Dock, and I have to be honest, I don't really see any way that Egocentric could possibly come back from this game, even with a huge series of chain grabs. Egocentric still trying this double cap style that Remix has been able to take care of the whole time. Nice shot on the strike. I wonder if that actually registered. David Bowie half health, bailing out on the route. Qualm missing the grab, and Shottingham actually deciding to pick it up, but he's taken down right away. 40 seconds left to go in the game. David Boy trying to pick it out of the air, out of the field, but Remix takes him down with that Falcon pistol. Blitz looks like he's picking up a cap again, and with 30 seconds left to go, I think the game is pretty much decided. The strike grab attempt on the part of MonoManiac. Blitz grabs out of a clear stand. He might not even make it back in time for the game to be over, though. We'll see. Adip trying to Doombringer him down. Actually, Sweetness is able to snipe him out, but 5 seconds left to go, and looks like Drydock is going to be in favor of MonoManiac. So we are up 1-1. It is tied on this TWL match between Egocentric and MonoManiac, and it has been a great match. Defense on both teams have been very, very solid, and I'm really, really impressed. This is not any sort of stomp by any means. Egocentric is really holding their own and taking that first map, Katabatic, in a very amazing fashion, and then not losing outright on Drydock, to be quite honest. So we'll see what these teams have in store for the next map, which I believe is Arx Novena. And let's switch away the overlay because that looks dumb. And I'm going to take a nice swig. Shot casting is hard, bro. Okay. I believe we're going to be rotating this to Arx Novena. This is the map we just played. Fire says, no, we can play this map, no big deal. M-Star says, wow, the reskin of Arx Novena sucks. I believe they're just going to go ahead and rotate this map straight to Arx Novena. So I am looking forward to this last map, guys. 1-1, Egocentric versus Deadstop. And yeah, we're taking this to 3. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I wonder if Egocentric is going to continue with the double capper style that they've done the last 2 maps, or if they're going to stick with one and have somebody switch to do clear. I think a 3-raider style it works a lot better, I think, on Arx Novena than the other maps. But we'll see if which team decides to do what. MonoManiac with Blitz as the capper, I think will probably stick with 1 cap for the beginning, and we'll see how that turns out. So here we are, Arx Novena. And if any of you are watching this game for the first time, this game is Tribes Ascend. It is a free-to-play game put out by High Res Studios. You can go to tribesascend.com and try it out for free. It's a lot of fun. It is a very high-skill shooter and very, very fast. You move very fast along the ground. If you're wondering how these guys are just zipping along the ground like that, they can't see those little boots they got on. They can slide around the ground. That's called skiing. And, of course, they have their jetpacks here that you can see as well. That let them float up in the air and able to go really, really fast in speeds upwards of 300, 400 kilometers an hour. And sometimes just skiing around for fun is very relaxing for me. But it's fun when you can also blow stuff up at the same time. Game type, of course, is capture the flag. And for TWL rules, that is Team Warfare, the latter on teamwarfare.com, the cap limit is 7. So the first one who gets 7 caps will win the match, or the first one or the person who is ahead, the team that's ahead after 25 minutes will win. Yeah, again, I'm sorry that this is a kind of a last-minute cast. I'm doing the best I can here. I did have somebody else lined up to cast, but unfortunately he wasn't available. I wasn't able to find him in time. And I'm just pulling this together because Tribes is the bomb. and this is a really good game. Yes, as I was saying at the beginning, this is a match for the #1 spot on that Team Warfare ladder. MonoManiac's taking that #1 spot right now, and Egocentric, the #4 team, is currently challenging them for that spot. If Egocentric wins, then they take the #1 spot, and MonoManiac is down to spot #2. And if MonoManiac wins, then Egocentric stays at slot #4, and MonoManiac defends their first place title. So I think they might advance and start this match a little bit early. There would be 45 seconds left to go here, but I think they might start post haste. Tell you what, I'll get these set up ahead of time so I don't have to do it mid game. That's nice. Oops. There we go. Nope. And yes. Cool. Good old hotkeys. Alright. 15 seconds left to go. Arx Novena, characterized a lot by this back route here. The back route on this map, see, here's the main base and there's the other base. The back route typically comes down this this river here and out the front. Actually, Blitz is known on this map not for brood capping. What on earth? This could be fun. I was going to say Blitz is known for doing front grabs, going from the front to the back, but this is certainly not the common thing you see. Actually, you know, I just realized Blitz is not capping. I think Frost... No, Frost is not capping either. Fire, maybe, is going to be capping. I don't know who's capping. I'm really confused. I don't see anybody setting up on this route. I don't see anyone setting up for a route on MonoManiac side, but David Bowie and Qualm are going to be doing that double cap as they've been doing the past two maps. I know that they've been spotted already by Lover. Let's see what the MonoManiac stand looks like. Or excuse me, spotted by Remix. Lover is here in the an Infiltrator trying to clear, and Qualm actually gets out with just over half health, but then is taken down pretty easily by Remix, sniped out. Is David Bowie able to get the regrab? I don't know. M-Star is coming out here, chasing, playing offense, and Fire actually gets that return, and everything is safe. Here on the Arx Novena stand, I still don't see any cap routes coming out for MonoManiac. It's possible that, let's see, Bojingo Bells, Blitz, Z Protoss, and Frost have been the offense so far. Frost in Pathfinder now. The rest in Raider, so they are trying to through Raider. Nice A-rail by ADIP with that Titan launcher. Doing a lot of clear here. I wonder if Frost is actually running a route. I can't tell right now because I'm looking at this. Or if they're just trying to kill everyone on the stand and grab the flag. It looks like Frost is running this back-to-front route right now. And do they have control of the stand yet? I'd see just a couple of MonoManiac offense and nothing from Egocentric ADIP getting back on the stand. Maybe they cleared a little bit too early, but no. Frost is out, sniped right away by Sweetness, and once again we see some solid defense coming in from both teams. On the MonoManiac side, Bojingo Bells looks like he decided to just do a little llama grab, which is a great plan B on Arx Novena, since both flag stands are kind of high up and on the border of a bowl of some sort. Lover almost intercepted that grab, or that throw between Bojingo Bells and Frost. Qualm almost with the return. Xanther gets the return. Over here on the MonoManiac flag stand, as I was saying, I don't see anything going on in terms of clear. I don't know if there are any cappers setting up. Sweetness setting up on to snipe way over on the side. If you're wondering why he's so far away from the stand, it's because this is the way those people that cappers go on the back grab, like I was talking about at the beginning of the game. And this is the corridor that they take it in. So Sweetness is just setting up here and will surely catch anyone, such as Frost, who might be setting up on this grab route. Actually, I'm curious as to if he'll nail that. Also, the advantage to sitting way out here to the side is that offense isn't going to... You're a long way off from the flag stand, and so it takes a long time for them to see you. Sweetness is able to take out Frost. Nice job of Sweetness with that Falcon pistol. Looks like MonoManiac is still electing to destroy the defenders on Egocentric's flag stand, maybe in hopes to. Llama is Protoss going to be able to do that? No, he's taken out. And right now we have Qualm actually on a back route. Oh, taken out by fire before he's able to grab. And Bo Jingle Bells opting to Llama that flag off the Egocentric stand. It looks like he was able to get that clear. And right now he's uncontested. I don't see any chasers. And Sweetness, since he was way off to the side, was out of position. Oh, nice shot by Xanther, and he's able to get that return quite handily and able to hold out shotgun Z Protoss down. Blitz now looking to cap instead of Frost. Actually, are they both capping? Sweetness is able to spot him either way, and he goes down right away. Great positioning by Sweetness again. And if he gets too annoying over here, MonoManiac is going to have to send one of their offense away from the flag stand to take him out, which means that the pressure on the Egocentric flag stand is going to be a lot less. So we'll see if that pays off for Egocentric in the long run. Well, Jingle Bell's trying to clear here again. I don't know if Frost is on a route. Ooh, we do have Frost actually on a side grab. Sneaks by Adip, but misses the flag stand, and Blitz is coming through as well. There were some mines in that tunnel, but they must have been taken out. Blitz still with very, very low health, and Sweetness looking to snipe him out. Will he be able to get the snipe? He actually punts it before he could be sniped, and Xanther just in time able to return that flag before Frost kills him. Nice play. Reach very, very valuable in that situation. Qualm now not doing a back grab, is doing a side grab, and we'll see if Egocentric is able to clear the tunnel. Looks pretty clear from here. I don't see any mines in here, but it looks like Qualm actually missed the route, and we'll have to just Llama and actually just die on the stand, unfortunately. Nice airmail by M-Star on the MonoManiac flag stand. So yeah, 0-0 still, with over 5 minutes taken away from the clock. Frost now setting up on the side grab, and Sweetness has moved back to this traditional position here on the sniper hill. Spots Frost, so he's certainly going to be telling his teammates about that. Frost very low, and it gets taken out. Will he see Blitz though? Blitz is also on a route right after Frost, taking a page out of Ego's book, and yes, he is spotted by Sweetness. Will he be taken out as well? Let's take a look at the Ego flag stand, and it looks like it's pretty solid, not very much clear. Z Protoss trying to pull off what he can, but Adip and Xanther are here, and Xanther's actually able to shotgun down Blitz out of midair before he's able to grab. Actually, Z Protoss managed to Llama and throw it to Frost. Very nice play. Frost is out with very low health and goes down to Xanther's holdout shotgun, and Bo is able to make that return, unfortunately for MonoManiac. But right away, they get another Llama grab. Straight off the stand by Bo Jingle Bells. That's one thing that's very powerful about this heavy offense style, is that you can just E-grab over and over and over. Sometimes you want to be grabbing the flag, not necessarily to get the cap. I mean, obviously you want to get a cap, but keeping the flag moving, keeping them on their toes, keeping their jimmies rustled is a good way to keep the momentum in your own favor. Bo Jingle Bells goes down, but Frost able to get the pickup. Nitron by David Bowie, but David Bowie's very low health is going to be able to get the return. Yes, he is. Very well done by David Bowie. And it's a disappointment that ZP wasn't able to get that kill for Mono. Blitz here, regenerating his health right in time to make this grab on Egocentric's flag stand. Adip sees him, goes for the airmail and misses. Blitz tries to disc him, but actually hits himself off. So he won't be getting that grab. Jingle Bells dueling the defense just a little bit. He'll probably, I imagine, go for yet another E-grab. And, on the MonoManiac side, I haven't seen a whole lot of action. Egocentric just dying, I guess, on those back routes. Is the audio messing up? No? It's not. Okay. Sorry, on the Egocentric side, someone grabbed and died. Oh, it looked like somebody went for a front-to-back grab, which is why the flag is sitting right here. I'm sure Egocentric is just going to leave it there for now and make it a lot harder for somebody to grab it out of the field. Blitz now setting up that route, actually doing that double route again with Frost. I don't see any cap routes right now, though, for Egocentric. Sweetness, though, again set up on this corridor, is going to spot both of these players. Snipes one on Frost, misses a snipe on Blitz, but surely, yes, he goes down right away. And Frost actually goes straight for Sweetness, who Sweetness takes care of right away. Nice double kill on his part. David Bowie now going for that back cap. And I don't see Qualm. Remix spots David Bowie right away, though. And I doubt David Bowie is going to be going anywhere. Let's see if Remix is able to pull this off. He spots him. David Bowie has regenerated his health, so that's going to be good for him. And we actually have Lover in a strike, killing Remix with giving David Bowie plenty of health and time to get this grab, though. Is the standing to be clear enough? M-Star nails him enough such that he dies on the flag stand to Fire's bolt. But Lover then, with the following strike grab, grabs it out of the field and is killed in midfield by Fire. There was a grab on the Egocentric flag stand, but it's returned, and Fire returns the MonoManiac flag. And it looks like it's still a 0-0 game with 15 minutes left. Both these teams want this number one spot. For sure, MonoManiac wants to defend their title as the team who won NASL. And Egocentric, which has been a team that historically has been pretty good, but I'll be honest here, they haven't been necessarily always good, or that great. I mean, they're good, but there's just kind of this awesome tier and then this almost there tier, and Egocentric has never quite been able to get into the same tier, I guess, as MonoManiac. But what I'm seeing here is that this is definitely a team, of Egocentric, that can take games, apparently, off of MonoManiacs. So, yes, they're doing a great job. Front to back, of course, there, that didn't really go anywhere. It died on the stand, and Egocentric's going to keep it here. Let's see, Shottingham here has Infiltrator dying to M-Star's Titan Launcher. Qualm is the one that he was trying to clear for. I don't see Remix. I think Remix might be out of position or dead. Nobody seems to have spotted Qualm. And looking at the flag stand here, I do hear some snipes coming out from Remix now. And Qualm is able to grab the flag but not make it out. On the Egocentric side, though, Blitz did do a front-to-back grab. Very well known for doing these front-to-back grabs on Arch Novena. And is out with most of his health. Frost kills Sweetness, who was sitting there on that return route. Still looking for people doing that back cap. And Blitz is making it here past midfield. I do see Xanther trying to chase him, but Xanther is more well known for using his hold-up shotgun here. Doesn't have that LAR to make the kill, and actually it looks like yes, Blitz does make that first cap. So 13 minutes and 30 seconds left to go, and MonoManiac gets on the board. So now it's definitely on Egocentric to step up their game here and match them. My mouth is a desert. Oh, audio is stuttering again. Yes, that is a. Is that any better? Better, maybe? It's an XSplit bug. It's really annoying. Thank you for letting me know that it is bad. I hope that's better. Oh, yes, Fana. My mouth needs some lube. That's exactly what I need. I just need to put this liquid inside of my mouth. It's all nice and lubed up now. So, let's see. Qualm now sitting up on that back grab. Breath Boy right behind him again. Looks like a... Whoa! Esports play. I'm sorry I missed that. We had a front to back grabbed out of the air by the back to front strike grab by Z Protoss. This is going home. I don't see anyone who can make that E-grab, and Z Protoss gets that second cap. Wow, I don't know if anyone caught that in the background. But Blitz now with the re-grab. And if we don't have a grab here by David Bowie or Qualm, this could be a third cap. And yes, 3 caps for MonoManiac. Both David Bowie and Qualm going down on those back caps. Great play there on the part of MonoManiacs. I wish I got that shot up close with the short grab. I've seen them do that a couple of times, and I'm sure it takes a lot of practice. But MonoManiac with the esports, that'll be one for the clutch playbooks. The montages is the word I'm searching for. Thank you. Yes, I am extremely talented at missing everything, fan. I thank you very much. Would you like to join me? Excuse me, I guess my voice is going or something. Why on earth that was happening, I don't know. But Z Protoss and Lover both in strikes, and Egocentric with just over 11 minutes to go needs to do something to switch this up. These backcaps aren't working out for them. They're just being spotted every time. It is, of course, the most common route that is run on this map. And Blitz coming into the back half of his zone on a very clear stand, out with full health. And it appears like with those caps, Egocentric is just kind of falling apart a little bit here. Blitz nailed once by Sweetness, but not enough. Is he going to be able to make that cap? No, he's killed by Shottingham, but M-Star makes the grab. David Bowie with the E-grab. Will it be enough? He is killed by the turret, actually. ZP gets the return, and M-Star grabs that cap. 4-0 now for MonoManiac with 10.5 minutes left to go. Qualm now setting up a side grab, sniped out by a remake, so he just decides to suicide. And I think doing grabs besides back grabs is a good idea, but you gotta have to clear in time, and it's just gotta be practiced. Blitz looking to do a side grab, sees that there's a force field there, and decides to not opt to run into it and die. MonoManiac doing a good job clearing the stand now, and taking out Adip. I don't see Sweetness anywhere. Sweetness actually is here. He just respawned, but we'll see if MonoManiac decides to llama this, or do they have a route en route? Frost was in. Oh, do we have a front to back grab again? A front to blitz, as they like to call it. And 103 health, very low. Sweetness missing the snipes, though. Will they be able to get this? Xanther now on chase, and Sweetness still sniping. Finally sniped. And as far as I can tell, Xanther is going to be the one to be able to scoop this out. Looks like another grab attempt, a side to side again, but was taken out. And MonoManiac is able to keep this flag here on the field. Back on Egocentric, another llama grab by Bojingo Bells. Llama grab, of course, being the term used for a slow pet grab. Taken out very nicely by Xanther Bolt, and Xanther will return that post-haste. Both flags now at home as the flag automatically returns. No, Z Protoss gets looks like another strike grab out of ZP. And again, this is home. It looks like I don't see anyone who can grab off this stand, and it looks like it could be 5-0 for MonoManiac. Yes, it is, and with 8.5 minutes left to go, it's looking like MonoManiac is getting more and more control out of this game. Of course, those strike grabs doing a lot of work for them with the Super Esports clutch play and just a normal grab there from ZP. Just the whole game so far, Egocentric has not really been able to get out. I haven't seen a single solid grab that has gotten Egocentric really past the this middle archway. Usually M-Star is up or Fire is able to get that kill on the flag. Bojingo Bells again with the llama grab, them just having complete control over Egocentric's flag stand. Sweetness with one snipe, he gets another snipe? No, he actually tosses the flag out, and Frost is able to pick that up. Hands it off to Z Protoss, who has some more health. This Nitron, nice shot by Xanther, but he's taken out by the turret. And Fire, who's in that technician, he's keeping those turrets up. Now has the flag and brings in for a 6 cap. Nice try by Shottingham to try to get the last hit there, but again, 6 caps, and Egocentric is now losing these caps very quickly. An attempted side route by David Bowie is taken out pretty easily by the technician Thumper, and yeah, for whatever reason, Egocentric isn't able to coordinate their offense that well together and can't get the clear in time. Blitz doing another front to back, and he's out clear. Adip completely missed it. It was looking in a different direction at a offense. Sniped out by Sweetness, and looks like David Bowie is able to get this return. But those back grabs, as I was saying, is keeping them on their toes and keeping the jimmies rustled. One more cap for MonoManiac will put this in their hands to secure their spot as number 1. Blitz trying another front-to-back grab, but misses this time. Adip does see him and knocks him off course there with the Titan launcher. 6.5 minutes left to go, and you know, a lot can happen, I'll say, in 6.5 minutes in Tribes. I know that might sound a little bit desperate, but I'll be honest, a lot can happen. Will it be enough time for Ego to come back? It's going to take a lot of energy for that to happen. MonoManiac is just getting the flag off the stand over and over, and keeping the stand clear, able to get caps out, able to get those front to backs, able to get those those routes through. David Bowie unfortunately missing M-Star, chaining him down, and sounds like maybe along the ground blow jingle bells. He goes down, and Stanther able to get the return. But a solid defense isn't going to get you 6 more caps. You got to have a solid offense that is able to time those clears. So, we're 5.5 minutes left to go. Both Shottingham and Qualm here are an infiltrator, and actually, David Bowie is the only one here in Soldier, so it looks like they're going to try a triple infiltrator clear this time. So I like that they're mixing things up. We'll see how this goes for them. Remix now sniping on this hill over here. He does spot David Bowie, and actually is able to take David Bowie out on this route. So that is one disadvantage of only running one capper, is that once your capper is down, there's not a whole lot you can do if you're not on the stand. Frost coming in here for a side grab. How does a clear look on the Egocentric flag stand? Is very clear. Bill Jingle Bell's checking to make sure there's no mines in the tunnel, and Frost is out with full health on his side-to-side. Xanther on the chase, but it could be the final cap for MonoManiacs if Egocentric can get anybody downfield. It doesn't look like it, and 7 caps for MonoManiacs is going to give them the win. So MonoManiacs taking that... oh, I didn't have the overlay up the whole time. My mistake. MonoManiacs taking that game 2 maps to 1, securing their spot. They are firmly still in number 1. Great games, though. Great job on Egocentric's part. The server crash, and that's superb. I'll see if we can get some people in for interviews. But great job. MonoManiac still proving that they've got what it takes. And we'll see if we can get them in here to talk. I have to give out the mumble information. Congratulations to MonoManiac, and congratulations to Egocentric for a great showing there. Let's see, I have to give... How can I give? Give Frost. You want to come to interview. While we are in this downtime, thanks guys for watching. We're going to get these guys in here to talk. This is Tribes Ascend, a fast-paced, free-to-play online shooter from Hi-Res Studios. You can play for free, tribesascend.com. You can play. It's pretty freaking sweet. Want to come to interview? Let's see. I don't even know this mumble. What is this mumble? What is this mumble? Edit. You. Mumble. Okay. So we're going to get some people in here. Let's get in David Bowie. Who wants to come? So on Arch Novena is pretty amazing that MonoManiacs was able to take that 7-0.
David,
hello.
we moved to Trove's Titan.
David Bowie just came in.
We entered channel.
Oh, there.
Quam entered channel.
There we go. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
So, how do you guys feel about those series of games? This is David Bowie and Qualm from Team Egocentric in here.
I feel VGCA.
Yeah, I think we feel pretty good.
Awesome.
It went about how we expected, and we're really happy about pulling off the win on Kata, which we know has always been a strong map for us. We kind of knew we were going to struggle in the other two. So yeah, it was fun.
I'm trying to get
are you getting anyone from Desktop in?
I gave them the mumble information to see if they come. They use TeamSpeak, so they have to pull up a whole other thing. Here comes Fire, so I'll drop him in.
Fire moved in from Team Egocentric.
Hello, Fire?
Dodge Kong.
And it looks like ADIP is here too.
Hello.
Fire, are you there? Might have to set up your push to talk key.
Yeah, your mic's muted or something.
I unmuted him. He should be good.
No, I just pushed the talk went. It wasn't translating.
Can you hear me?
Hello, yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Frost moved in from Team Egocentric, mumbled by Dodge.
And we have Frost here as well from Team Deadstop. Great games, guys. Those are some pretty exciting games to watch. I'm really impressed that I went to 3 maps. I was just asking the Egocentric guys how they felt about that. How did MonoManiac feel about those 3 games?
Well, obviously the first game we had a lot of trouble on offense, but Drydock and Arx we finally brought it together.
Absolutely. On Catabatic, one of the things that was brought up was the fact that soldier capping is now a lot stronger than it used to be. How did you feel like that affected Egocentric's offense? Was that a big deal for you, or you felt like you had general control over it? It was just a clear issue.
Are you talking about on Cata?
Yeah, on
it wasn't
Catabatic.
a big issue. It was an issue for the first 15 minutes where they got their 3 caps, I think, and then after that we adjusted to it. We knew it was coming, and we actually we watched VODs and stuff. We didn't take this lightly. We just weren't practiced enough.
Hey guys.
Yeah.
So we couldn't
Yeah, it
get
seemed
any
like,
practices together quick,
you guys,
but we were watching VODs and stuff. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You guys adjusted really well. Like, we actually beat both Tau and Legion on that map recently, doing the same thing. And I think the way that you guys handled it was the most effective, like, defense that we've gone up against with it. It just getting the actual like body blocks and like nitrons on the stand are like definitely the way to stop it. Just like traditional like thumper sniper doesn't really counter very well. You guys were able to make that adjustment and just actually physically block us or nitron us.
That was our plan for the whole time. Just I wasn't landing my nitrons at the very beginning, and
okay.
And you guys were coming in so tight. Sometimes it was hard to decide which one to nitron. So, and we had a plan. We had a game plan. We didn't really adjust. We warmed up to it.
I see. So you executed your plan properly.
Yeah.
Sweetness moved in from Titan by Quamp.
Here we go. So you mentioned, Fire, that your offense was having some trouble. What was giving you problems on offense? I saw you switching up cappers and strategies quite a bit.
Frost, what was the problem?
Oh god. Yeah, well, first off, I'm not really an LO. We were kind of expecting Mabel to be here, but we couldn't get in touch with him, so that drops our killing power a lot. And then we're still trying to work it. Yeah.
The Jingles was having bad ping problems.
Like 100, then it dropped to 90, then 80.
Yeah, the
servers
servers
was
are
like 50, 60, but ZP and the Jingles were both having ping problems there.
Yeah, the servers are definitely messed up. Like Lover DC'd twice on ours.
Yeah, and my ping was way up
Quam
too.
had some hard problems. His ping was skyrocketed.
But yeah,
There was
basically,
one point where...
Is that high res or is that Ego server?
that's
I don't know.
Our
The server's just been weird
server's
lately.
been, yeah, our server's been fucking up. Like it's been crashing.
I think it's all the custom servers or something. I'm not sure.
Moving on to Drydock, that seemed very, very even for a while, with just one cap, I think, for most of the game, and then finally pulled out to, I guess, was it 4-0, I think, eventually?
Yeah, 4.
Yeah,
It seemed like
they
both
won.
teams' defense was
They
very
won
solid.
both. Yeah, they won both standoffs, which I think is what really helped them get that lead. We've been struggling on stand-ups with like our new roster. For the past month or two, it's been like a real problem for us, and so we tend to lose them, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Fire, are you trying to talk?
I think he's talking in TS3 right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, on Drydock, I think we were trying to get used to the mines, because I know our offense, like, me, Bo, and ZP have never played LO together. So we were kind of out of sync, and then, like, we would have all 3 of us going for the mines at one time and no one on sweetness and just stuff like that.
Yeah, we have a problem with mines. We really need a mine sweeper on our team.
Tribes
Still working on it though.
Oh, Fire, what you guys were doing on Drydock was like some of the best, like, it actually is the best defense I've ever seen against like the stuff we were trying to do. Like, we just felt like we couldn't run any route. Like, we ran really
Super
high,
aggressive.
your sniper would own us, and then if which is normal, but I've never had someone be that aggressive with stopping those like back grabs like that. No, super effective for sure. Like I feel like that, like normally the way Drydock goes for us is that our O is like constantly grabbing the flag and our D is having trouble, and it was like the opposite tonight. It seemed like our D was actually holding really well for at least the first like 15 minutes or something of the game, and then you guys were just completely shutting our offense down.
I was mad, bro. I was going beast mode.
And in particular, what you're talking about for what Mono was doing was camping fire up on those high routes. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, coming out and just dueling us out.
Gotcha.
And even their snipers in LO were also taking shots at us as we were setting up, like screwing our region up and stuff.
As defense there, I felt like you guys totally changed up your game plan from like traditional clear and cap to like a bunch of people just coming in high all at the same time. It was much harder to deal with.
Yeah, in fact, I think I saw one spot where it was 4 people basically going down that back hill. It looked like almost like a quadruple cap with everyone in Raider or something like that.
Yeah, and they all screwed up, didn't they?
We all ran into mines and stuff. Yeah, we were trying to do just like a... We were trying to do a Raider train.
Yeah, and they screwed up hard.
We kind of all went in like just too fast. I was going in as a Pathfinder afterwards just to try and pick it up. But yeah, we kind of all went in too close together and wiped out on mines or the Hoff or whatever.
It was pretty funny to watch, though.
It was funny to do.
You were talking about mines earlier. It's interesting. I feel like in the last several weeks, mines have become a lot more effective somehow. People finding out the right placement. I think M-Star probably having a lot to do with finding really good spots to stick mines.
Yeah, M-Star's a little bitch.
Yep.
That's why.
That's like what he's known for, and he's great with it.
M-Star, his mines? Yeah, damn.
Mine-Star.
Yeah, they that actually was the other thing on Kata. I noticed our LO would clear the mines. They'd be like, mines are down, we're good, and then he would get another mine down or something, and it would still stop us or get us low enough that we were an easy kill as soon as we grabbed.
I felt like defense kind of needed something, but I think mines are too much. It'd be cool if you had something you could put down and slow down the cappers after they grab. That'd be sweet.
It's interesting because it gives the LO an extra responsibility. So no longer are you just responsible for killing the people on stand, but you also have to hunt down all the mines wherever they might be hiding.
Yeah, and we don't need an extra responsibility. I mean, come on, we're playing video games at 11 o'clock at night. Fuck.
The problem with the extra responsibility is that a lot of teams now are sending out a suicidal Pathfinder just to get a shoddy off on the LO. So they get the shoddy off and then they respawn and they're at base while the LO pretty much has to go 3-on-3 versus the sniper, the Hoff, and the shoddy Pathfinder, and then the 4 mines. And if gens are...
Yeah, we've definitely adopted that suicidal shotgun path strategy. At least on Kata, it seems to work pretty well for us with Santa.
The holdout, I hate it.
Yeah, he's really good with that thing. Before it was before holdout came around, he was with West Coast ping. He always had 100 ping, so that was the only way he could kill people. So he just practiced a lot with it. And then once they released holdout, it was just a little bit of a buff to that style of play.
Gotcha. Now on the last map, Arx Novena, Mono, it was very even. It was 0-0 for most of the game, and then suddenly he just came out with 7 caps in the space of probably 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, it was brutal.
So what changed about halfway through the game?
Lover disconnected on the first cap. I know. That was part of the first cap, and then I felt like we just never got our shit back together after that.
We got a lot of momentum from chain grabs mostly. I think it was the chain grabs that killed you.
Yeah,
we might have got them once or twice, but it was our chain grab stat.
We're most used to arcs early, so we were just working on moving the flag a lot, and then people would just switch out to different positions that were needed.
Yeah, that was great. 'Cause, as a capper, I want to be capping, but I felt like I was spending a lot of that game chasing and trying to get returns, and so that really got our offense completely out of sync with that constant grabbing. Arcs has actually sort of been our weakest map for a little while here.
It's one of our strong maps. So.
Yeah, I've seen you guys do. I mean, you guys won NASL because of Arcs, basically, so we knew that was going to be a rough one for us.
Yeah.
So for Egocentric on Arx Novena, it seemed like, I don't know if I counted a single time that you're able to actually grab off the flag and bring it home at any point. What kinds of things were you trying to change up to get off the flag, and how were you trying to deal with the defense?
I don't know. Oh, Shotty's not in here. Dave? We stopped running the back to fronts for a while.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah. So the sniper is actually something I've told our sniper to do, is go out on that hill because it really kills those back to fronts, and it's hard to time a kill on the sniper because he can just respawn and still kill the route anyway, and so it's just a fantastic spot for a sniper to be in. And so we just couldn't run the back route there, and then if we tried to run a split route or side routes, there was just so much mines and bullshit in the tunnels that we couldn't get through there. So it just
we were gonna go fuck up the sniper with the Shrike, but actually he proved to be harder to find at times than we planned.
Remix is very good at running away. When I'm like, I found the sniper, and it's like, okay, kill him. Wait, I lost him. Fuck. Oh, sorry. But
he doesn't waste no time to run away.
To answer your question, Dodge, actually, they did get one fast grab all the way home. That wasn't a straight grab, and that was a front to back, and I was unable to chase it. I got met by the left city by a couple raiders, so I couldn't get to him.
I mean, even before you guys started capping on us, you had the flag out a lot more than we ever did, I think. Especially to midfield, we were making some returns at midfield.
Yeah, Arcs, we were having, you had some good returns midfield. We were definitely moving the flag more than you guys. On Arcs and Dry Dock, it was just Kata that really gave us trouble while moving the flag. In fact, I think we got it home like twice on Kata.
Well, Kata's the map where you can't really cluster and just like llama very well at all. You kind of have to run cap routes to get home with it because it's just so long base to base.
Our O hasn't practiced together with that composition for much, so I mean...
That's actually precisely why we like Kata, because we prefer like doing these like timed fast cap routes, and it's like the only map where like on Crossfire, Dry Dock, and Arcs, like a really good sniper can shut cappers down completely, but Kata you actually have a decent bit of protection from hills, and the sniper can't just totally own you as hard as he can on other maps. So it kind of caters to our playstyle.
I think it was really just the well-timed clear that got you guys out really well.
Scott, dude, your fucking grenades. They're just
clusters, bro.
You played me perfect. Like, every other raider just gets in my face and gets dueled out, but you just hit me from afar where I couldn't do anything. I just sat there and just got nailed over and over.
Yeah, if it weren't for fire pushing me back out, I would have just used cover all day to hide regen shields and stuff.
Yeah, it was perfect. I really don't know what's the best counter to that. Like, the whole time I was trying different stuff, and it was good.
Your Titan doesn't reach far enough.
I think,
So the obvious answer is just to buff the Titan launcher for my M-Star.
Yeah.
So it can't be kited.
I also think I should have gone path, and like when I was going behind Q, because there several times happened where like Q got nitroned or blocked, and the flag was just there, and like I could go for it, but like the soldier's not as agile to pick it up, and then like if I'm at a standstill, like I'm fucked, it's like I'm so slow.
Scares a few times.
If you guys run
the
the
flag
same
around
exact route, I think if you guys run the same exact route, you would have I would have just been able to kill the first soldier, if that, and then the second soldier would have swooped in to grab it.
The second Pathfinder.
Yeah, it would have been best in path, because the path can make the picks better, and like we've done that successfully, but we played Legion, the double soldier worked, so we thought we'd just go with that. But I think looking back, I should have switched to path sooner, because like there were a lot of times where we actually killed your D, and the flag was like sitting there in front of the stand, but the soldier's just so damn slow that like I could pick it up and like punt it or something, but you guys are gonna be able to quickly respawn and get it.
Yeah.
Fire. Is there anything that we should have done different on defense? Anything you saw that we were doing especially well, or something that we could work on?
Well, I'm not exactly looking at your defense a lot, so I guess Sweetness can move around a little more. Like on Dry Dock, he was staying on the stand, which works sometimes. Some snipers can do that. Remix adopts the strategy of like being far out and then just running away as soon as anybody gets close, so it just wastes their time. You can try that, I guess.
I think also you guys don't really need that holdout shotgun. Yeah.
He just doesn't like it.
Honestly,
waiting for a serious comment,
the regular shotgun is almost as powerful. I think like people really like get mad at the holdout, because like when LAR was all screwed up, like a lot of people started using it, and like good players started using it, and people realized like how strong shotguns
I always knew it was good. It was just more, I think it's more that it just wrecks raiders. Like it does so much more damage to the raiders than the regular shotgun.
No, it's literally like 80 more damage or something like that per
really?
shot. Xanth,
it's really,
it's about 80. It's
I think
not
it's
as big
closer
of a
to
deal
like 150, but really...
yeah, the 150 actually matters a lot, because actually I tried to play with a spin fuser over bolt, and I just can't duel raiders with the spin fuser, because that like 150 or whatever damage it is adds up in the long run, and you just die. You don't get enough damage on them for your sniper to kill them or whatever.
I mean,
I think it matters.
Well, good thing Fire and I saved tribes with our 100-page long fix the LAR thread.
Dude, I'd bump that stuff every single day. I'd bump the LAR threads.
So, awesome, guys. Great games. Congratulations to Mono for defending your number 1 spot, and great job on Egocentric for bringing it to 3 games. I'm looking forward to seeing how both teams will proceed in the past, or in the future. They did well in the past. Mono, do you have anything else to say before we go?
Yeah, don't get better, because then, like, the matches will be harder for us.
Will do.
Baby, they're already harder.
Take Legion
We'll
out.
come for you next time.
You guys are getting really good there.
Do us a favor and take Legion
No,
out.
dude, didn't you read the forums today? We're a farm team, and I'm supposed to get 7 kills. Just 7.
Egocentric, you guys have anything else to say before we go?
Yeah, we appreciate that compliment.
Yeah, I'll say thanks for that, and great games to Desktop. I've always really enjoyed the players. I actually first kind of learned the concept of competitive tribes from hanging out in their TeamSpeak back with Blitz and Fire everything. So I've always loved
He's like a
playing with
son
you
to me.
guys.
Good game.
So great
my
games,
last
guys.
statement. My last statement would be Double Infiltrator is annoying as shit. So don't do that next time.
So
Good
do
games.
that next time.
GG.
Yep, and I'll keep using the holdout. It's a deal.
Alright, guys, great games. Thanks for
GG.
playing. And thanks everyone for watching. And hopefully I'll come back later with some better casts. I was able to pull this together at the last minute, and hopefully we can get these up soon. Anyway, GG.
Thank you for doing that for us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, see you guys.